Hi, my name is Robert Maxfield, author of the non-New York Times best-selling book and yet to be published book, Taking It to the Max. Perhaps you've already watched one of my videos on YouTube. It was the intro to Taking It to the Max, and now I'd like to share with you another chapter. What inspired this chapter, aside from many experiences in the past, was today. Like a lot of you, like everyone at some point or another, I had a bad day. I had an awful day. I had a day I don't ever want to have again. I didn't want to talk to anyone. I didn't want to see anyone. Everyone that I ran across, all I could think of were negative thoughts. I didn't want to help anyone. I didn't want to deal with anything. I didn't want to return any emails, any phone calls. I didn't want to write anything. I was not motivated to do anything. And then, like we all do, we feel bad because we don't feel like doing those things. And we think that we're horrible and all of our issues come up and we think, oh boy, here we go again. I'm never going to work past this. Well, I'm here to say, and you already know it, that it's just another day. It's just another day. It could be another week, another month, but the fact is you're going to keep on going. Now, what I'm going to suggest is something that I'm going to read to you now that I eventually got to later in the day. Let me just read it for you. It's an article I wrote for my blog. When you're up, you're up. When you're up, you're up. But I ask, what do you do when you're down, down? What do you do? What do you do when you can't even get yourself off the couch because you're so unmotivated? What do you do when you're having a day that's so bad that you know deep in your soul that not one individual or thing is going to change your attitude? What do you do? Well, I say nothing. Yep, I say nothing. You see, you just said it to yourself. You analyzed up and down and you've determined that nothing is going to change your mind. You don't want to talk with anyone. You don't want to see anyone. You know that whatever you say or do in front of that other person is going to come out wrong, it's going to be misinterpreted, or it's going to come across as being just flat out mean. And you don't want that. You don't want that for the other person. You don't want that for yourself. You don't want that for any relationship that you're going to have. So I say, don't do anything. Just sit there. Don't do anything. Take a nap. Take 2 naps. Take a shower. Read something completely off the wall from what you normally read. And turn the radio and the TV, turn them off, you know? Don't do a blasted thing. Just sit there and feel awful, all right? You know, why bother trying to do something positive? It ain't going to work. You don't want to do it. It's not going to make you feel any better. So I say do nothing. Feel bad. Sit in it. You see, I believe that sometimes, if not all of the time, it's better to go with the ugly flow. That's right. If you want to work through something, it's best to feel as much of the ugliness as you can. Sit in the ugliness for a while. Feel it everywhere. Feel it everywhere. Feel it in your bones, in your head, in your attitude, in your heart and mind. Consume yourself with the ugliness to the point that you get sick of it. Yep. It's best to get as sick as possible from that ugly crap that you're carrying around. Then, when you finally get so sick and tired of feeling and acting that way, something starts to shift. You begin to sense a shift in your attitude, in the way you feel, your motivation. Something shifts and you don't always know why or how or when it's going to happen. But it's going to happen. There's going to be a shift in your consciousness, your attitude, your physical posture, and your interest levels. When that happens, you're going to move. You've done it in the past, you're going to do it again. You will move. You will get up. You will get going. You will get back to your old self and you will go, go, go. You'll go, go, go so much that you'll wish you're right back here on the sofa again. So, the important thing to remember is that when you are up and when you're down, down, and there's nothing you can do about it, but just recognize it, you know, acknowledge it, and go with it. Go with the downer 100%. Feel it. Let the ugliness just take over. The sooner it takes over, the sooner you'll get through that phase, the sooner you'll get through that cycle. And then a shift. You'll start to catch the essence of a shift, and all of a sudden you'll be back doing things again. No one ever said that giving 100% meant racing through life every single day with a positive attitude. Many times a person's just got to have their 100% negative time too. So relax, take a chill pill. But when the shift happens, get your mojo on and run with it. And most of all, appreciate each and every moment for what it is. It's just another cycle. It's just part of another cycle. Now, you're not the most pitiful person in the world. That person lives next door, remember? So chin up, chin down, you're just fine. That's what I wrote in my blog article this afternoon after I had gone through my ugliness. And I just went ahead and went with it. I was like, what the heck, I'm just going with it. And I went in and I started to check my email, and I was like, you know what? That's what I should share. I should share that it's okay to just sit in your ugliness. And I thought, you know, I'm going to write that. I'm going to write about that. And out of that ugliness came some motivation and a shift. And so I wrote this article. And I felt so good. I went and I posted it on my blog, and I posted it on Facebook and Twitter, and for any other site that I could put it on. Then I got all motivated, and I went out and ran 3.5 miles. Took a shower, had dinner. All of a sudden felt so much better, and it all happened in one day. And I thought the whole day had been destroyed because of this ugliness. So I hope there's something for you to learn from that, and that will be a chapter in my book, Taking It to the Max. I'm Robert Maxfield, and I look forward to having you come back and watching more of these videos and reading the book. Take care. When you're up, and when you're down, you're down. Embrace it either way. Ciao.